Okay, let's see. I'm going to do a little bit stronger of the violet here in the 2, 3, 4, second, third, and fourth column. Couple interesting things. This mix is obviously a lot darker than that one, so you know, it's probably just good things to sort of think about when you're trying to learn how strong another color is. I know that phthalo, I think both of these pigments have a pretty high tinting strength, so they will, if you're not careful, they can take over the mix. But either way, let's see. I'll just start with this one, angle it better so I can see. Maybe time to switch to a smaller brush. Let's see, that's that one. Dioxazine purple is one, especially in watercolors. You know, I'm really only familiar with it in watercolors, so can't speak to other mediums, but it's so gorgeous when it goes on and then dries back a decent amount duller and can be frustrating. I think it's by itself, it's a little bit more frustrating than when I do it with mixes like this. But I will say the M gram, I think, is stays a little bit more pure than a lot of the other ones I've tried. So let's see. Now I'm going to sort of go back to my pattern and go back to the phthalo green. And do my second pass here. And the paints will interact with different papers very differently, sort of surprisingly so. Sometimes a paint will be sort of dull on one color and be quite nice on a different, on one paper. And then quite different on a different piece of paper. And vice versa. Let's see. Let's get to some, I have some purple mixed up off camera just in case you're curious, more sort of cleaning of that original tube. So just trying to bring in enough to get back to this sort of grayish color. I might want a little bit more of the purple off camera. Yeah, let's try that. May be a little dark for the second layer, but I'm going with it for now. Gonna grab a little bit, mix in a little bit more of the purple I have over here off camera. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep mixing. I know you can't see this, but I'm just going for this. It's interesting. It's yeah. It's it seems like it gets pretty close to. Not really. Never mind. Maybe a little more violet in there would help, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. Let's see, now down to my green to make a mix of the purple and green. That's nice. It's a little bit too strong. A little bit too dark and concentrated. I'll water it down a little bit. Let's see how it goes here. It's still a little on the strong side. Now it's a little bit on the too much water in that for that shape side. It's always something. Kidding aside, the more you do this, the more you'll just sort of figure out this back and forth. It's working. Okay, let's see. I am going to switch to a smaller brush if I have one handy, which I don't think I do, so I'm going to stick with this one. Let's see. This one will be pretty much, not pretty much, hopefully just straight Quin burnt orange. I'm going to try to clean up a little bit around that paper, right, that paint. Just try to make sure it's pretty clean. Let's check that out. That might not be dark enough. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bit more concentrated paint in my palette there. Yeah, let's say that. And let's see. I want to make sure I got some no sneaky green getting in here. So if I try to get to this one, this layer is sort of looking maybe a little too purpley. So I'm kind of curious. The mix that I have right now might not be sort of purpley enough, but I'm trying to kind of even as I layer things on, I'm trying to still gauge what seems like if it's leaning one way, I'll try to put just a touch of the other color in so that things will sort of even out. As I keep layering on. That's kind of nice. Let's see, I'll go for this one here. So keep dropping in some paint throughout the shape to help keep it watery throughout the whole shape. Let's see here now. I want quite a bit more purple. There we go. I think. I don't know. Still seems like it's kind of tricky to see, but it still seems like it wasn't close enough to the purple. Is it now? Faked you out there, didn't I? It was seeming a little too dark. Yeah. It seems decently in between there. I'm going to go with that. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and be back for more.